DOJ just blindsided Hillary. Investigation is complete. They found everything by Kara Curry for rwnofficial.com. As the Inspector General at the Department of Justice puts the finishing touches on the highly anticipated official report detailing the agency's investigation into Hillary Clinton's email server and the subsequent investigation, officials are announcing they are expecting to receive the full details of the finalized report as early as the end of this week. Inspector General Michael Horowitz notified lawmakers in a Wednesday letter that the draft report was complete and being made available to the agencies and individuals examined in the probe. According to the Wall Street Journal, the DOJ has now notified multiple subjects mentioned in the documents that they can privately review it by week's end and will have a few days to craft any response to criticism contained within the report prior to making the report available to the public. The Wall Street Journal reports those invited to review the report were told they would have to sign non-disclosure agreements in order to read it. People familiar with the matter said. They are expected to have a few days to craft a response to any criticism in the report, which will then be incorporated in the final version to be released in coming weeks. A related report was published in April detailing the DOJ's case against former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe. McCabe was found to have lied on 4 separate occasions to both the DOJ and the FBI, including twice while under oath. McCabe was subsequently fired just 1 day before he was set to receive his full pension after it was discovered through the course of the investigation that McCabe authorized a self-serving leak to the Wall Street Journal with claims the FBI did not put the brakes on the investigation into the Clinton Foundation. All of which took place during a period of time when he was already under a great deal of scrutiny and criticism over a $467,500 campaign donation received by his wife, Jill, for her failed senatorial bid from known Clinton crony Terry McAuliffe. There is also to be expected an additional report detailing the FBI's alleged FISA abuse high-level collusion against the Trump campaign or the genesis of the counterintelligence investigation against then-candidate Donald Trump as part of a separate investigation. The OIG's office will release that report at a later date. This particular report details the investigation into the Clinton email scandal and detailed the conduct of the FBI lovebirds, quote, Peter Strzok and Lisa Page. Strzok led the Clinton email investigation as well as handling the early portion of the Trump-Russia investigation. The OIG report is expected to cover significant edits made by the FBI's top brass to Hillary Clinton's exoneration statement, effectively decriminalizing her mishandling of classified information so that she wouldn't be prosecuted by the DOJ. Just who is Michael Horowitz? Horowitz essentially waged a one-man war with the Obama administration with the March 5, 2013 release of a report for Congress titled Open and Unimplemented IG Recommendations. This report drew attention to the stonewalling by focusing on the money being wasted, but it was much more than that. There were over 30 tweets in reference to this situation, which can be accessed by following the line of conversation from this post. Trump soldier. As he is called to testify, Holder walks by him without acknowledgement. He is a proverbial thorn in the side. That was number 12. This is number 13. His opening statement is 5 minutes. He spends the first 3 of it discussing his organization before getting down to the brass tacks. It laid the Obama administration bare before Congress, illustrating, among other things, how the administration was wasting tens of billions of dollars by ignoring the recommendations made by the OIG after several attempts by Congress to restore the OIG's investigative powers. Representative Jason Chaffetz successfully introduced H.R. 6450, the Inspector General Empowerment Act of 2016, signed by a defeated lame duck President Obama, into law on December 16, 2016, thus cementing an alliance between Horowitz and both houses of Congress. So, this report is unlikely to be simply business as usual. While the public will not get to see classified details of the OIG report, Horowitz is also big on public disclosure. With Horowitz's concerted and directed efforts to roll back former Attorney General Eric Holder's restrictions on the OIG office, sealed the working relationship between Congress and the Inspector General's office, allowing investigations such as those currently ongoing to effectively take place and hold those guilty of unethical and criminal acts to be held accountable. Moreover, FBI Director Christopher Wray seems to be on the same page as well. As far as the final draft of the current OIG report expected by Congress in approximately 1 week, on January 12, 2017, Inspector Horowitz announced an OIG investigation based on requests from numerous chairmen and ranking members of congressional oversight committees, various organizations such as Judicial Watch, and members of the public. The initial focus of the investigation centered around the FBI's handling of the Clinton email investigation as to whether or not Deputy FBI Director Andrew McCabe should have been recused from the investigation due to a conflict of interest with regards to the campaign donations his wife took, in total to the tune of $700,000, from known Clinton crony and associate Terry McAuliffe. The investigation grew to encompass potential collusion within the Clinton campaign, as well as the timing of various FOIA releases. Preliminaries of the IOG report reveal that on July 27, 2017, the House Judiciary Committee called on the DOJ to appoint a special counsel detailing their concerns in 14 questions pertaining to actions taken by previously public figures like Attorney General Loretta Lynch, FBI Director James Comey, and former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. The questions raised from former Attorney General Loretta Lynch, directing Comey to mislead the American people on the nature of the Clinton investigation, Clinton's mishandling of classified information while she served as Secretary of State, as well as the subsequent mishandlings of Clinton's email investigation by the FBI, the DOJ's failure to impanel a grand jury to investigate Clinton, and further questions about the Clinton Foundation Uranium One and whether the FBI relied on the Trump-Russia dossier created by Fusion GPS. That was a mouthful. The House Judiciary Committee repeated their call to the DOJ demanding a special counsel as of September 26, 2017, after discovering disgraced former FBI Director James Comey lied to Congress when he stated that he decided not to recommend criminal charges against Hillary Clinton until after she was interviewed, when in fact Comey had drafted her exoneration before said interview. And now that we have all the pieces, the OIG report can tie all of this together and make sense of it, as it will satisfy all legal requirements for the DOJ to impartially appoint a special counsel. The blank below from Trump Soldier via Twitter details where the report from the OIG's office will go to both investigate committees of Congress along with Attorney General Jeff Sessions. To both investigative committees of Congress along with Attorney General Jeff Sessions. Sorry about that, folks. After Congress has thoroughly reviewed the OIG report to their satisfaction, the House and Senate Judiciary Committees will use it to supplement their investigations, which should then result in hearings. The end result will be that of demanding a special counsel investigation. The DOJ can choose to appoint a special counsel at any point. Sessions has declined to do so thus far. Delay. If the demand for a special counsel is ignored, Congress has the option to force the issue via legislation to force the appointment. Technically, the DOJ could choose to simply act on the evidence presented within the OIG report and then choose to investigate and or prosecute themselves without an appointment of a special counsel. However, it is highly unlikely that will actually occur. After the report's completion, the DOJ will weigh in on it. Their comments are key. As Trump Soldier points out in his analysis, the DOJ can make various actions regarding policy, personnel, procedures, and reopening of investigations. In short, just about everything. Immunity agreements can also be rescinded. Wow, that's a good one. Meanwhile, recent events appear to correspond with bullet points in both the original OIG investigation letter and the July 27, 2017 letter forwarded to the inspector. Wow, all these sevens in a row there. Trump Soldier 31, recent events that match the January 12th, 17 IG bullet points. January 3rd, 2018 Senate Judiciary Committee letter to DOJ, memos. January 4th, 2018 SHGA Committee releases Comey edits. January 5th, 2018 FBI releases Conflict of Interest McCabe. Trump Soldier here, number 32, events matching July 2017 letter forwarded to the IG. And these are the dates for Uranium One that were open: Fusion GPS, Clinton Foundation, Clinton email, and the dossier. These are all separate. So there he puts that part out. Clinton Foundation, Uranium One, and on. With the wheel set in motion last week, seemingly aligned with congressional requests and the OIG mandate, and the upcoming OIG report likely to serve as a foundational opinion, the DOJ will finally be empowered to move forward with an impartially appointed special counsel. What do you think will happen next? I think they're going to have to appoint the special counsel. With all of this information, there's no way out of this now. And this is going to drag Loretta Lynch, the other culprit that I don't want getting out of that. But I'd like to see Brennan and Clapper, Obama in all of this. But, look, it takes time. And this was... opening statement is 5 minutes. Let's just take a quick listen to what he has to say.
Ability of the IG to oversee the department is critical. For any oversight agency to be conducted effectively, we must have complete and timely access to all records in our agency's possession that we deem relevant to our ongoing reviews. This is the principle Congress codified in Section 6 of the IG Act. Most of our audits and reviews are conducted with full and complete cooperation from the department. However, there have been occasions when our office has had issues arise with timely access to certain records due to the department's view that access was limited by other laws. Ultimately, in each instance, the Attorney General or the Deputy Attorney General provided the OIG with permission to receive the materials, and they've made it clear they will continue to do so as necessary going forward. However, requiring an Inspector General to request and receive permission from department leadership in order to review critical documents impairs our independence and can delay our work unnecessarily. Stated simply, the Inspector General Act, an Inspector General should be given prompt access to all relevant documents within the possession of the agency it is overseeing.
In other words, and this was in December 17, 2017. In other words, again, what was going on? Stonewalling, keeping the information behind closed doors, always stonewalling. This guy, Horowitz, sounds pretty good, even though he was an Obama appointee. He strikes me as somebody that is good. I don't know how to say it otherwise, but yeah, he sounds all right. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. But there again, they were stonewalling him, so I kind of I get what he was saying. So that's why I think he's going to be pretty good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.